Ah, shit. Token was first. What? Ladies and gentlemen. Beat Commission. I haven't seen that name. Howdy. Welcome. Jake. Welcome. Jake Grogler. Why is it so small? The font. Am I blind? Yeah. I said the other day when the Discord's on the same guy, like I always notice when everyone's on Harper, he hits a home run. And yesterday, a lot of people were on Reynolds, and he hit a home run. I was just happy him and his hit finally. Muffin Pounder. More? What's up? Is this the soccer live stream? I don't think so. Is it? We can go over soccer. Oh, I should probably put the live scene on. Is there even anything going on in soccer, or are they kind of all on break until the World Cup? Nice is playing. I like when Nice Brest are playing each other. Nice Brest. It's the best. Where are they? This is it, right? Nice Brest. I like to see. That's my favorite right there. I know. I'm a 40-year-old child. Trust me, I know. But that's one of the two. Those are the two best teams right there. That's where my soccer knowledge goes. Right, Skylar? Awkward. Is this the hockey live stream? At least I made somebody laugh. That's my goal. What's up, James? My goal is to make somebody laugh. Marriage couple crisis live stream. Yeah. If you want to get real sappy, it's the 1 year that my mom passed away. Last May 29th. I could talk about how you should go hug your moms and your dads. Why not, you know? If we get real sappy, it's actually crazy when you think about it. It's already been a year, a full year. Go ahead, Gracie. I know, DY, you're good. You're funny though. I like that. Got to get some humor out there. Whoops. I just closed everything. Well, not closed. I think when you watch anyone in your life go through something like that, because she had leukemia, and there's nothing they can do about it. Basically, they tried whatever they could. Like it was more of a relief when I got the phone call that she passed away, because the last day I saw her alive was like the hardest thing I've ever seen in my life. But like I said, not to get all sappy, you don't have to be sorry. We all die at some point. That's how I look at it. But yeah, it was not easy. That's for sure. Right on cue. But anyway, let's get to sports. What's going on in the golf tournament? Who's winning? Who is winning? Eric Core. I like to see if there's been any hole-in-ones, just for fun. None. One. There's been one hole-in-one. Look at that. Wow. Here it is. Oh, he did a slam dunk hole-in-one. Let's watch it. Let's hopefully I don't get, like, copyright strike because I watched it. Here, we'll mute it. He slam dunked it. Hey, right in the hole. And he was +2, so now he's even. Well, after that shot. Sweet. I don't know. I like a good hole-in-one. Get some dingers. The second year after, yeah. Ah, sorry to hear that, bud. Spaghetti. Alright, I'm gonna take a bite of my food here, so I eat a lot. To check in the movement of their odds that I had yesterday in my YouTube video. Bell went down. He was 520 yesterday. Wood went down. Cassie, Junior, Diaz. Wow. All the, except the Ronda went up. Walker went down. Hap went up. Oh yeah, chugging that coffee. Anyway, so we know Michael Harris is insanely hot right now. I don't know how I feel about Acuna yet, because also the grand slam he hit yesterday was, like I've always said, it's more likely for them to hit a home run when the bases are loaded. And there have been a lot of grand slams lately. My goodness, there've been a lot. Wait, what is this? That was yesterday. I was gonna say what? Oh, I know what I did. I gotta refresh everything. One question last night. Picks for today. 3 leg. We still got our should I be looking? Are you saying to make the same 3-legger as yesterday? I'm not sure what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I get it saying he's not trustworthy. It just is, they're playing in Cincinnati, so it's like he's still a good play. We know what he's capable of. What's up, Andre? So I think he's fine. But I would prefer Olsen or Harris, even Albies, even Yastrzemski. Doesn't Yaz have like either more or the same amount of home runs as yeah, he has 3, and I think Acuna also has 3. Yep, they both have 3 home runs, which is pretty surprising. I mean, you can't deny that. And I've noticed tons of lefties are hitting these days. Move that over here. Uh-oh. Taki's singing. Hi, Jason Logan. Hello, how are you? Where's Houston? I'm blanking on who they're playing today. Houston, we have a problem. There you are. Oh yeah, Coleman Crow. So I like Alvarez. I actually like him more since he didn't hit yesterday. Lefties are the best hitters. I kind of want to do like a lefty parlay. Go like Harris. We can take Soto. Wait, they're in Miami, right? Oh yeah, against Meyer. We can still take them. But, and then who? Troy Melton. Yikes. We'll just take him anyway. Oh, that's right. I like Devers today. This will be our like semi-retirement parlay attempt, number 750,000. We'll only be down $750,000. What's up, Bryce? was wait, were they all lefties? Was Babe Ruth and Bonds a lefty? I don't even know what Barry Bonds was, honestly. I never thought about that because I wasn't gambling back then. Oh yeah, he did bat lefty. Oh. He went to Arizona State? I didn't even know that. What the hell? What the heck? Harris, Jordan, Devers. Yeah, I like that too. I like that. Every time I pick Murakami, he doesn't hit a home run. I had him yesterday. But yeah, this is a solid three-legger. I love the Yankees lefties today. I mentioned in my video Bellinger and Jazz teammate parlay. They both hit the other day, and I was thinking about taking them, and I didn't naturally. But yeah, I like them in a teammate parlay. I did have after I hit Jimenez, I had Alvarez and Paredes in singles, but I only put like $7 on Paredes, and of course Alvarez didn't hit. That's just how it goes, though. Yeah, I think it'll be the home run fest more on the Yankee side than the A's side. The A's just can't hit right now. Maybe though, maybe they can come to life here, but yeah, they could hit against Rodon, or Rodon will throw 10 strikeouts and easy peasy. Come on. Oh my God, where were you? Sheesh. Gracie comes back in. I start petting her, and she's, hey, Taki, quit it. Oh, he's picking a fight. I'm on mute for 1 second. Yeah, but everything is blatant after it happens, right? Like I liked Jimenez and Perez. That could have been a really good long shot parlay. I can tell you this much: I'm not picking Derek Hill anymore. That's for sure. So now he'll probably hit a home run today. That's if he even plays. But yeah. The lefty smacker. We'll call this the lefty smacker. Oh, got a copy. Where's Trent? He'll be proud of me. Copy paste. And then I don't have to save it. What's up, Brad? Bradley? It's not together. I gotcha. Well, it's funny because like Rainmaker was saying, I have this guy, this guy, this guy, but they're not paired together. Yeah, if you make 57 parlays, you're gonna have a lot of the guys, but it's just the hard part is pairing them. Yeah, I know he didn't pinch it. Sometimes you just gotta give them a whirl. DK giving step up boost, but not including same game parlay because they know what we gonna do in that Yankee game. Yeah, I could see in the fine print excluding the Yankees. Giolito. We should do a leadoff parlay. We're not we're not doing enough leadoffs. Duran's been hot. Oh yeah. What time? Path of Exile. What time does the league start? Home. 5 hours before you. I'm gonna be playing this. I'll probably be streaming it next week while I'm doing my lives because I'm gonna be addicted to it. Path of Exile 2 has a new league coming out. If anyone's interested, I think it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be free. I think it's free this weekend, but then you have to pay for it after. I think or something. Although it says you can get 50% off too. Game is it's a ARPG, so it's not for everybody, but I am addicted to Path of Exile. That's for sure. They should pay me to advertise that. Yeah, I didn't do my experiment. I'm letting do the pairing today. Jeremy Pena. Yeah, I almost, dude, I was so close. Right as the game was starting, when I bet Paredes and Alvarez, I was so close to betting Pena, and then he hit a leadoff home run. And I swear to you, that happens so often. It's ridiculous. I go, of course he hit a home run. 3 days in a row, missed 2 parlays by 1 leg. I missed the last 2 days. Missed my money line parlay because the Cubs decided to win 2 games in a row. Ironically, it's my team too. I also have a rule where I don't bet on or against my teams unless they're really bad, and they were really bad, but they decided to win. Iridon was the one who killed my parlay yesterday, but you can't be mad. Yeah, I mean, you just can't be mad in general. If you're mad about betting, then don't bet. You know, that's my theory at least. Oops. There you go, Brandon. I made you a moderator on YouTube. Now you can put that on your resume. Yeah, I'm Steve Anytime's moderator. Thank you very much. It's a very important part of life, being a YouTube moderator. What else we got here? So let's see what leadoffs I might like today. Could maybe go Jock Peterson. He's been hot. I don't mind Willie if he does lead off. Willie Adames. Grisham for sure. All right, so let's do Grisham. I'll be adding that to my resume on LinkedIn as we speak. Yes, sir. Please do it, sir. It's time to retire today, yeah, hopefully. Could take Acuna. I just don't know if I trust him. Dun, 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 dun. I don't mind Buxton either, of course, or Wood. Wood's been even hitting when like kind of when you least expect it in a way, but you almost don't. You're not surprised. I wonder if Turner's going to lead off or Schwarber because it's a lefty. It'll probably be Turner, yeah? Yeah, I'm thinking Wood as well. For a vacation parlay. Yes, sir. I got a lot of PTO. I got like 130 hours, so put it on me. Well, we could do a catcher parlay too, like with Perez or something. Yeah, Turner. The thing is about Turner is he's hot, and they're playing in LA, and I really look at it. Gresham's odds are going down as we look at them. They're watching the stream. No, lower his odds. Lower his odds. What are you doing, Frank? Lower his odds. I'm not putting Edwards in a leadoff parlay, but you can take him in a single if you want. I don't know if I trust to hit against. He's also plus 1200. If he was at home, maybe you could put him in like a long shot parlay if he was at home. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's too juicy. That's worth a sprinkle on a single. No, they're in New York. They're playing the Mets in New York. Sunny. Could do banana. I just don't like these frickin'. There's an opener for him. Ooh, I wish Gunner was leading off. I would definitely take Gunner in this game. I still like him. I meant in the leadoff parlay. Can we? Do you guys want to pretend that Gunner's leading off, and we'll just take him anyway? We can pretend. My only friend, the end. He turns into Willie Mays. Maybe he is Willie Mays reincarnated. I like Schwarber, Judge, Montgomery, Adames, Soto, Inlau, Wood, Olsen. I'm a little off Montgomery right now because he's just kind of chilly. But he's still a good pick today though. I don't mind him. Who are they facing again? Melton, Troy Melton. I'd rather just take Murakami just because he's been more reliable as of late. Chase has been hitting against lefties, I think, though. Let's see. That's where he leads off. He leads off against lefties. And it was a grand slam. Where is he? Lefty. Oh, it is right. He's hitting off righties. Never mind. I lied. He's got 4 off righties, 1 off lefties. So, yeah. I lied. Yeah, he's still hitting the ball. I said on my video you could take him for like bases or a double or something. He will hit eventually. Just take him. Take him. Don't. Yeah. Always go with your first instinct. For all we know, this list that you gave is the retirement parlay right here. It's going to be tough to hit that many, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an 8-legger. Imagine hitting an 8-legger. Ooh, baby. Do it. Do it. Boo, 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 boo. Wood, Judge, Devers, Olsen. Yeah, I think today's going to be really chalky, so any of those are really good. You gotta have some no names to hit the 8-man. Yeah, I mean, just whatever, you know. If you're going to hit an 8-man, you're just going to get really lucky in general, right? How we feel about Torque today? I'm thinking of running the Torque Tomato playback. Just run it. Yeah, that's fine. Just run it. Fetty's been pretty bad. Yeah, see, now he's a primary. I said this yesterday in my video to be careful with him, that they might have an opener, and this wasn't on there, the primary notification. So now we know he's not. There's somebody else who's going to open for him, which is a little annoying. It doesn't even have it listed on here. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But either way, you can take Torque. What's up, Mr. Shank? Well, I have that now. What do you have, Mr. Rude? Yeah, Brad, don't forget about my 20% first. Thank you. Appreciate it. Or just become a member. There you go. Right there. That's the gift, though. How does the Ease and Sensations look today? Just do it. Take them. They look good just because you mentioned it, Thunda. Now, Zach Wheeler is pitching, but we know Ohtani is matchup proof. He doesn't have very good numbers, I don't think, off him, though. What's I'm thinking? Oh no, he's 2 for 3. No home runs. Yeah. I would say Okamoto and Murakami is looking good. You can definitely take them. Ooh, now that we mention it, although Taj Bradley's pitching, Lau, because I like Nathaniel Lau. Do we like Josh Lau? No, not I guess Nick Martinez. Never mind. We can't do Lau. The Lau play is not in play. But we can post this. This is called the half leadoff parlay. Because Gunner probably isn't leading off, but it's close enough. He bats second. All right, what catchers do we like today? I mean, honestly, you can almost take like any catcher. Actually, I really like Perez, and his odds were juiced. Why are his odds so high? 520? Everyone's odds are really high in this game. Interesting. And then you can do Hunter Goodman. Yeah, Hunter Goodman. Is Wells gonna play? I like Wells if he plays. There's this JC kid. Yeah, it's JC. But I guess we don't really officially know who's gonna play. Where is the Rockies game? Where is the Rockies game? What time is it at? 5:40. There it is. Goodman. Yeah, so if you watched my video last night, the only thing you need to pay attention to, and it's fine if you want to take them, but look how many at bats Freddie has against Wheeler. And he does have very good numbers, 389 and 54 at bats. But 2 home runs and 54 at bats isn't really like that much success. It's not. It's really, very little success hitting home runs off of him. And he's been walked 15 times. So, but 21 hits out of 54 at bats is really good. Can't deny that. And, like I said, if you want to give it a whirl, give it a whirl. But, if anything, take his total bases or something. But you could definitely throw him in something. What are his odds, out of curiosity? 540. It's pretty good odds. Real Muto. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Any of the Philly righties, and then Harper and Schwarber are always fine. Yeah, Freddie for a double would be good too. Good call. Spaghetti Beach. Arun. Any other catchers we like here? Garver. If Wells was playing, I would take him, but he's not listed. I wish I could take Haim. I used to take Haim a lot. Oh, I guess unless you were talking about Remuto for the parlay. I don't know if I would trust Remuto enough to put in a parlay right now. He's only got 2 home runs on the year. But you could take him in a single. I mean, you could put him in a parlay. You could take Dingler. Dingleberry. You could take Dingleberry. Or Basayo. Ooh. Basayo's a catcher, right? I believe he is a catcher. He's just a DH. Yes, 21-year-old catcher. Oh, baby. We done did it. There's the 3-leg catcher parlay. Trout is Trout. You can take Trout whatever you want. I mean, he's not as consistent as he used to be. That's for sure. All right. So Perez, Goodman, Basayo. I like Basayo a lot today, and he is the favorite. Wait. Wow, his odds just skyrocketed. Hold on. Let me redo that. Take a new picture of that. They went from 360 to 410 right when I put it up. Well, let me take it with the new odds just because it looks better. Payout looks a lot better. Oh, hi, Mandrake. He's free. Yes. Mandrake, did they figure out if you're allergic to something? What happened? Tell me. Story time. Tell me. Come on. Suarez has a good B. If you bet on BVP, then go for it. But Suarez has been terrible this year. At least he hasn't done anything since he's come back. But you can take him because it's simply just playing in Cincinnati too. I ain't mad at you. No, they haven't figured it out yet. Okay. Well, that was a boring story. This BVP is filthy. Like it has been asked. No, yeah, I mean, I think we've kind of briefly talked about how when somebody has like a really good history against another pitcher, that's hard to ignore. Then you just take them. Like look at Yastrzemski. He's got 3 home runs off of Paddock. So and I already said I liked him though. It's not like this is rocket science, you know. Okay, I see. He's 3. He has 4 hits out of 6 at bats, and 3 of them are home runs. So yeah, obviously it's really good. I said I like Jazz earlier, and I swear to you, I have not looked at any of this BVP aside from the Dodgers because I want to see how they hit off Zach Wheeler. And you can see in my video, that's the only one I looked at. Higgy is 2 for 2 off this guy with a home run. Like, look at this. Like, would you take Rooker against Rodon? 1 for 12 with a home run? Like, what is that? That's crazy. No, I muted because I was eating. Did you answer the Padres pitching thing I mentioned? The video talking about Padres pitchers, ballpark pals, Giolito's pitching against Wood. He wasn't either pitcher you listed? What do you mean? Who wasn't? Giolito? Who's pitching? You said for the Padres? It says on here Giolito. What did I say? Did I say someone else? This is fantasy info. Here, I'll link you. I used to use that site from last year. I really liked it. I thought Covers got rid of their Bativerse pitcher stuff, didn't they? This site kind of sucks though. It's not always very accurate. I've noticed the numbers are different sometimes. But at least it gives you an idea, I guess. But it looks like from what I've seen, most of it's pretty good. Even Trout has pretty good numbers off Martinez, I see now. Pete Alonso has good numbers off Voth. But I would already like Pete Alonso. It's not like you need to tell me to take him. Obviously, Judge. Also, Severino used to pitch for the Yankees. Remember? So yeah. It's okay, Mandrick. I know you're an idiot. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm just kidding. Someone's gonna like snip that clip and say he called me an idiot. Ban him from YouTube. All right. Um. Fuck. All right. So we were talking about Yino. So yeah, I mean his odds reflect also. He hasn't been hitting, but they're low. And as I say, whenever everyone's on someone, they tend to hit. It's the opposite of what people think. They think, oh man, everyone's on him. I'm not going to take him. Well, the thing is, the pitcher knows the success he's had off of him, right? So I like picking who bats before him. So if Sal Stewart bats before Suarez, I would rather take Stewart. But you could try both, obviously. But Stewart's going to probably see better pitches than Suarez because in the back of the pitcher's mind is going to be like, oh shit, this guy hits me hard. I better get Stewart out before I get to Suarez. Yeah, like the shit out of this video. If uh, if Funky Town's around, he's gonna gift a sub or gift a member every 25 likes. 4D chess by Steve, exactly. But look what happened yesterday. Freaking Pena and Paredes hit leadoff home runs. Before Alvarez, because the guy was scared shitless to face Alvarez. That's just how it goes. You notice, like, I've seen in Discord, they go, of course, the guy before and after my guy hit a home run. Yeah, it's because you're picking, like, Aaron Judge. So, the guy before him hit and the guy after him hit because they don't want to pitch to Aaron Judge. That's just how it goes. It sucks. That's just how it goes. Oh, did you say something earlier, Funky? It's actually kind of hard to read when all your names are blue when I made you moderators. I can't even find it. Yeah, Christian Walker's good today. I think there's a reason why you can't round robin in the same game. There's got to be a reason why you can't do that. All right, so I think this will be our first two-legger. We'll try the. This is called the. Well, if you want to add the Yastrzemski, you can. This is the BVP parlay right here. But I think I'm going to put Yaz in a different parlay. But even Dominic Smith is plus 490. Because they know this is a juicy place to hit. Oh, where the likes at? He put it. He said it. Where the likes at? See if I'm going to add one more to the BVP. I could add Jazz. I just don't want to do too many three-leggers. Maybe I'll preface it by saying feel free to remove anyone from any of the three-leggers to make them two-leggers. BVP parlay. There, that's what we named it. Oh wait, we don't need to name it. We're just going to copy and paste. Hi, Gracie. Because they make each leg into one leg when it's the same game. They don't want you to round robin robbing people in the same hitting environment. Yaz Jazz Freeman. I'm gonna do Yaz. Walker. Ooh, I keep forgetting about Devers. I want to make some two-leggers, so we'll just do this as a two. You can also just do some chalk, like do like Devers and Rice, or something like that. Make it simple. Hopefully, no one heard that. I do like Belly though too. Belly, belly, belly. It does, yeah, for sure. I think Jordan could smack a couple more today. Here we go. Charles McAdoo. There you go. There's a name for you. On the Blue Jays, Charles McAdoo. Let's look him up. 24 years old. Second baseman. 6 foot 210. Oh yeah, he's a big boy. Nice. Charles McAdoo. Ooh, I found my first long shot guy. Who the fuck is? Probably a rookie. He had a rook. I don't think I have Pete anything, right? Big Pete meat. Pete meat beat. Also, Junior's at home. Today, Junior. No, he's 6 foot. I'm taller than him. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do something. Hello, 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 Clarice. What I miss? What I miss? Beat meat, Pete meat beat. What the hell? Is that what I said? Jazz Alvarez, Casey Schmidt. Oh yeah. Could do like a Bellinger Schmidt. I like that. Yeah. Where's he at? Where he at? Raise your hand, Casey. There he is. Oh, Oriole wants to go outside. Alright. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Yeah, I like Nat Lowe today too. Natty Lowy. It's possible. Possible. Or the Reds will score no runs. You never know with them. Got him. I'm gonna stick to some more two-leggers though. Bellinger, Schmidt, Walker. You can walk the walk. Alright, I think that's good enough for now for the Discord. We'll wait for more lineups. Or we'll wait for lineups, I should say, since none are out, obviously. It's too early. Show DFS salaries. I used to play DFS a long time ago. Soto 6,200. See, if you go by salaries, maybe that's a good way to pick. By DFS salaries. Because if they're expensive, that means it's a good matchup, right? Why are the Brewers so expensive? Well, I guess they can get bases. Nicky Lopez is minimum. Rosario, Gilbert, and Shoemake. I'm gonna wait for lineups. Rosario's a good call though, kinda. Well, the question is will he start though with a righty? He usually starts against a lefty, so I don't know if I don't even know if he'll play today. Like this is a good lineup right here, and I think Wells will play, but unless he's hurt or something, they don't even have him listed on here. They have JC, who's their other catcher. So I'm a little surprised Wells isn't listed. Boy, he's having a tough year though. JC Escara. This guy doesn't even have a home run this year. Yeesh. Sheesh. He was 3 for 4 the other day though. Oh, he also bats lefty. He is an option. I like lefties in Sacramento. Maybe he'll hit his first home run today. All right. Money line time. Ooh, baby. The Pirates are favored against Bradley. Oh, it's probably because the Twins' offense is kind of trash, aside from Buxton. Since when were the Blue Jays undecided on a pitcher? Who did they have yesterday? Because here says Voth. And then here says Mako. Who the heck is Mako? Adam Mako, relief pitcher. Of course, he's a lefty. Dude, what is with these teams and not knowing who to frickin' put out as a pitcher? That's so frustrating. Oh, man. I hate when they do this stuff. Yeah, Skeens is definitely not what he had been a couple years before. He's still not bad, but he's just not as dominant. Mako's opening. It's still frustrating when they do this stuff. Anyway, I still like the Blue Jays in this game. The plus 105 is minus 205. Whatever, we'll just take that. Gotta go Rays. Gotta go. Who else? I actually don't really mind the Marlins here that much. A little Marlin underdog right there. Can the Cubs... Wait. Did the Cardinals also change their pitcher? I don't remember talking about Payente yesterday. Kyle Leahy here. And Payente... Dude, what? This shit is crazy. I don't recall any time in the past where they just constantly change their pitchers. Yeah, let me refresh this and see if it changes anything. Yeah, it still says Payente. Alright, Payente he's a righty though, so it doesn't really change anything if he does start. Come on, Gracie. Pitcher listed for the Red Sox is opening for Bello. Yeah, I already know about that because on this site when it says this is PRIM, that means Fetty's going to be the primary pitcher, but that means he's not starting. It was the same thing for the Washington, Boston. See, it says prime, so that means he's not starting, but he'll be the primary pitcher. He'll pitch like 4 or 5 innings unless he has a bad start. But it just makes it annoying to pick these money line parlays because they're constantly changing stuff. Excuse me. So it looks like this Isert guy is going to start. Yeah, I would like Bush either way. I think he's fine. That's Yankees. I really don't mind the D-backs here. They're playing so well right now, and they are better than the Mariners. Like I say, always got to stick some. You got to stick some underdogs in there, otherwise you're gonna regret it. I think we could stop at that. This game is a little more unpredictable than it looks, although we could take the over. But I think I like sticking with 7. I don't think we need to go much more than that. Excuse me. I'm gonna take this game off. So I don't trust the Blue Jays offense right now. Kind of want to go Houston. We can go Houston plus 1.5. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there's your money line parlay. Da, 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 da. All right, get it right up. Alright, so I posted that on Discord. Would I round robin a money line parlay? Is it worth it? I really don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it because a lot of the odds are minus. You know. Yeah, ours are. Yeah, like Alex. Is that Alex? Yeah, like Alex just said, they're bad. It'd be bad with minus odds. Just in my head, it sounded bad. You know. I mean, I've been the last 2 days I've missed by one, but you can't like today. The first leg could miss, and then it could just go downhill from there. So you don't. Money lines are tough. I've been getting kind of lucky with how many I've been getting right, but they're still tough. It's not easy to get them right. Baseball is very random too. Like, you know, if the Rockies are plus 360 against the Dodgers, they could win that game, and it happens. It happens a lot. It happens a lot in hockey, where the huge underdog beats the favorite. I said on my video, Tatis definitely could hit one in Washington, but then I also said he didn't hit one in Mexico, so like, it's hard to say because Mexico has a higher elevation than Denver does, and he didn't hit one in Denver either. So it's like, when will he hit one? I don't know if he's really worth a shot, but you could always do it. You could try it. Let's take one more for total bases. Let's take Cody. Well, nice plus 100 there. We're gonna do Turner as well. Here, let me take Simpson off. We'll put Turner in there since he's hot. That looks good. Little total base parlay. Ours only worth it if you break even when hitting the lowest odds. Yeah, that makes sense. And there was news on the collective bargaining stuff where Major League Baseball proposed a $245 million firm salary cap, and then there was also like a floor, 171 payroll floor. And the reason they would have a floor is because there's a lot of cheap owners that don't spend their money to make their team better. Granted, some of the teams on the bottom right now are some of the better teams, like the Rays. Even the Marlins are decent, for not spending much money. But it would make it more competitive. I could see owners like that voting against it, though, obviously, because they're just trying to maximize their profits, is what they're doing. Those poor billionaires, I feel so bad for them. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know what they're actually gonna do. But if they don't come to an agreement on the collective bargaining stuff by December 1st, then there could be a lockout for next year, so we can save our money finally. Where's Trent at? I need my $2 tip. I need him to pay for my coffee. No one paid for my coffee this morning. Trent, where are you? Hello? Hello? Can't imagine that's going to go over well on either side. Yeah. I can see some like rich, the guys up top, with the big payrolls, like talking to the other, like, dude, you're worth $30 billion. What are you crying about? But they're all friends. They're all homies. They're all in the one percenter club. Long shots. Oh yeah, my one of my favorite long shots today is Rafi. So I like Rafi. Let's make a two-leg long shot. Big Daddy-O, Parlay-O. Who else do I like? You know what I should do is I should like scramble the page like this and then roll around my mouse and then go BAM! Otto Lopez. I don't think I'm actually going to take Otto Lopez, but that'd be a creative way to do it. Hicks. Hicks. Hicks is a good option. Cubs or Cardinals? I would say Cubs, honestly. Imanaga, hopefully he starts pitching better again. Check your Venmo. Oh shit, let me check it. Ah shit, see, there's my coffee. Thank you, Jason. You the man. Oh, Jacob Young. They're back at home. You could take Young. For sure. It's a good call. I like that one. Daddy like. Where's Jacob Young? There you go. There's a two-leg long shot. Oh, baby. Just copy. Yeah, buddy. I posted that on the long shot channel. Diaz. Yeah, I like Diaz at home, and he always has good odds too. You could definitely take Diaz for a double also, or either or. Where's the Rays? Yeah, he's 680. Richie is plus 1,500. Wow. Trying to find one more like mid guy, middle of the road. The Rangers have crazy odds. What's going on here? Kolak. Why are the Cubs odds so high? Because they suck? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. They're not very good right now. I mean, I know they won the last two games, but they're still inconsistent. Like, when's the last time Bregman, Swanson, Ballesteros, Suzuki all hit a home run? Horner, Hap hit one obviously the last 2 days. Pete Crow has been okay. Bush has been okay, but they're just so inconsistent. And then they're going to St. Louis, which is not a good hitter's park. So that's another reason why the odds are so high. And the wind's blowing in a little bit. This shouldn't really affect anything now. 6.9. So, yeah, I don't know. Solid question, my friend. Solid question. I don't really know. Oh, ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Someone mentioned Gilbert earlier. Could go Gilbert or Bader. Bader. Could go Bader. Hmm. 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 Sosa is a decent option for a long shot. Decent. Maybe Jackson Holiday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna wait on lineups if I decide on any more long shots. This game should go over pretty easily. This game should go over. Some of these are kind of wacky. These overs or the under. This game should go over. You could do like the Juicy Park over, something like that. Little three-legger. That's actually not bad odds either. This is another good park too. It's just whether or not you can trust. I mean, the Nationals will probably score here a little bit. What would that need? Like 6-4, 7-3. I could see something like that, or it'll just be high scoring. But those are, in my opinion, like the best four parks today. I can see them all going over. Or LA. Because Robleski's been kind of rough lately, so Phillies could score some runs here. And then when Wheeler comes out, the Dodgers might. Close the door. Loud. Loud. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming, I think. Knicks. What the hell? I'm like, Knicks Thunder, Knicks Spurs Wednesday. I'm like, what am I looking at? So either way, the Knicks are on the road. Bronson, maybe. Who would be like a sneaky, like when Iguodala won the Finals MVP way back when? Some like random guy who would be like a sneaky guy to win it. I guess you could say Josh Hart if he gets some like triple doubles or something. Caruso could, because he could score 30 points. Chet, no, he'll fold. Chet will fold. Oh, is this game today? Like Aho. This should be a low scoring game. Take the under. Low scoring game. 3-hit parlay builder. Yeah, right. Who the hell's parlaying this stuff? Bobby? We'll make one for fun. And Luis, there you go. There's your 3-hit parlay right there. Oh yeah. Maybe Marte. This is silly. Do people actually make these? If I took them, they'd probably get walked 3 times. Oh man, I'm tired. Now saying Jared Jones starting part. Yeah, he we know he's starting. He's been in my YouTube video he was starting. Let's do a long shot retirement parlay of like 4 guys. So you want 4 long shots? Damn, son. This guy really wants to retire. Wait, who's pitching for Washington? Oh, that's right. They're doing this stupid crap. I like Bogarts. What are his odds? And Duhart used to play for, I was going to say the Reds. This is Washington. But Duhart would be a decent pick, too. 3 or 4 long shots. Chalk retirement, if you will. Honestly, I would think a walk parlay would almost be easy, but I'm sure it's not. But yeah, if you did like Judge, Alvarez, Schwarber, the typical guys. But then again, intentional walks don't count, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's do Bogarts and do you guys want like Holiday or I don't know, give me some names. Or if you have anyone in mind, give me some names. Like Drew, I'm gonna randomly hit you a home run. Tyler Tolbert. What a name. TT. His name is TT. Wait, Starling Marte is still in the league? Wasn't he on a different team earlier this year? Crawford, Clement, Jimenez, Cowser. I always worry about Cowser just because he might get pinch hit for kind of early, and he's only hitting pinch hit home runs like Derek Hill. And are you saying Crawford on the Phillies? Well, he even played it. I don't think he'll play today. Or which Crawford are you talking about? He's a lefty, and they're facing a lefty, so he wouldn't play. Oh, are you talking about J.P. Crawford? This Crawford. My bad. Clement. Well, don't do Clement and Jimenez. They're on the same team. Ironically, I parlayed them yesterday, teammate parlay. If that hit, I had a single on Jimenez and Clement, and I parlayed them with a $6 bonus bet. If that all hit, I would have won over $1,000. If the parlay hit, I would have won another 750 on top of what I hit on Jimenez. Shoemake, Gilbert, Carlos Alvarez, Charles. I'm not doing McAdoo. I don't know who that guy is. Let's do like some people who are at least have been in the league. Well, I already have Rafi. Oh, I got a fly flying around me. Oh, I got you. Okay. Come on, Maria. How do you like Olsen? Yeah, Olsen and Soto are fine. Loyalty. Olsen has a great matchup today. Soto, who's Soto facing again? I don't remember. Soto's always just fine because he's Soto, and he's hitting again. So, he's Meyer's been good this year, but it's not like Soto's just so matchup proof. I don't think it really matters. One more. I mean, we could just do Diaz. He has good odds too. Like this is a four-legger. That's about as random as it gets right there. Go away, fly. Yeah, I like Wells today. He's just not listed, and I don't know why. He's not listed on here. So you might have to wait till later to see if they start Wells instead of JC. All right, so we'll call this the long shot retirement because you don't. It's already plus 400,000. Yeah, I have Cowser. Cowser's in it. I think you could either do Cowser or Holiday, one or the other. I don't really trust Cowser to be honest. I know he hit those two walk-offs, but whatever. It's just a retirement. You can put $1 on that. It still wins a lot of money. And then do like a chalky one. So Olsen, look at Olsen's odds went way down. What were they? What were they just at? I thought it was like 3 something. I don't trust any. The only Rays I trust are the usual guys. Fiducia I wouldn't touch. Olsen, Soto, Judge, Bucks, Jordan. I would do. I just don't like that they're playing in Pittsburgh, but well, Jared Jones might be a little rusty though. I do like Petey today though. Soto. Even Murakami's odds are going, like a lot of these odds are going way down. Jordan. Why not Devers? Did you say Devers? I like Devers. I honestly would probably go Devers. Like out of all these, just based on ballpark, I would take out Buxton. Everything else is fine. Hicks, Schmidt, Duran, Blade. My random but capable foreman. Yeah, that sounds good. Hicks is a little cold right now, though. I wouldn't take him until he goes home, but he's fine. New York has good weather too. It has wind blowing out. But this is a good chalky one right here. We gotta try Devers at in Colorado too. Like I think it's better than Buxton in Pittsburgh. Well, Buxton's fine if you want to take him. He always hits leadoff home runs when I say not to pick him. Estrada. Haven't seen that name in a while. Goodman? Really? No. I mean, Lorenzen's been so bad this year, though. You gotta target. You gotta target Lorenzen. There's no reason not to. I mean, either one is fine, but Devers. I mean, the Giants are in a really, really good spot. Like this could wake up their bats, or you could go Casey Schmidt. Um, I mean, even Matt Chapman, he's got one home run this year, and they have him at plus 420. So they're something's going on here. Yeah, I like Willie today. Willie's a good lead off. Assuming he leads off. But you got to think the Rockies right now, without Mickey Moniak, their offense is just atrocious. Like they just, you know, this lineup is not good at all overall. Like I don't mind Rumfield today. Rumfield actually has 7 home runs, and for his odds at 820, that's not bad for a long shot. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just toss this up there for chalky retirement. I think that's good enough for now, though. I don't want everyone tailing every play. And Devers has also been just smashing the ball lately. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. And far as like they don't have anyone in the lineup that they can really rely on other than Goodman. Named Chalky. Favorite teammate parlay? I already mentioned that I like Jazz and Bellinger. So I like these. I like them in Sacramento. I like lefties in Sacramento, and obviously they're facing a righty. Um, you could go Casey and Devers. If you want to do the classic, Colson and Murakami, you know they've hit in the same game like 8 or 9 times this year. So you could always go with that. Who else? You could try winning Abrams, but it's not really my favorite one today. That's for sure. Um, Obviously, you could take a couple Braves. You could try Olsen and Harris or Olsen and Acuna. Riley, I like Riley. Yeah, but you can't think that way. Just do it. You're gambling. You're not. We're not fortune tellers. Everyone just like gets mad at someone for not hitting, but it's like it just is what it is. Like there's not anything you can do about it. If you're worried, then just don't bet. Just don't gamble. Believe it or not, I'm on a break right. I'm not even betting today. That's why I'm posting these ghetto slips like this. Otherwise, if I bet it, I'd be posting my real slips that I bet, but I'm not betting. So I'm probably gonna take a good month or two off. Honestly, I don't know. I just don't feel like it right now. It's been kind of rough too. I'd rather just chill. Like I could take the rest of the year off. Like I really don't. I don't feel the need. Save some dosh. Don't forget about Lau too. You can take Lau. Laday's odds just went down. A lot of odds. A lot of odds keep going down. I've noticed. When do you know? When do you know need to take a break? When it's just been not very good. Also depends on your bankroll, right? Like you gotta, and the economy kind of sucks too. So it's like I just want to save some money. PCA leadoff for the Cubs today, so I like him and Duran together. Like, I mean, you can just wait on lineups, but yeah, he should be because I think they're facing a righty. I believe so. Andre. Like I think honestly I think today's going to be insanely good, but I still don't have to bet just because I think it's going to be really good. I'll let you guys feast off the winnings, or whoever wants to bet. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Thank you, Andrew. I don't know why the letters are so small. Like I have to like sit right up to the monitor. Tado 420. Blaze it up. If you ever wonder why you can't win a parlay, it's because you're taking Vinny against a lefty. Unless you're hoping he hits off the bullpen. Because those are good odds for him, but there's a reason why those odds are like that. Token! Thank you, sir. Ooh, look at the shades. Hell yeah, I like that. That's adorable. Tailing. Railing your top three. Maybe you'll rail it too. It's actually going to be hard to pick a top three today with how good the games look. It's just a lot of really good picks today. I actually like Basayo a lot. I don't want to go too chalky with my picks, but I could go like a chalk top three and then just like a more like a not as chalk, Actually, I won't pick Alvarez for you guys because every time I do, he doesn't hit a home run. So you guys pick Alvarez since I won't pick him. There you go. It's as easy as that. Yeah, I'm pretty good at picking out Rafi. Yesterday, my long shot picks were pretty good. I mean, I had Perez and Jimenez alone. If you put a unit on both of them, you would have been just fine. And then obviously, if we were smart enough to parlay them, we would have been rich. Oh yeah, I like. Let's go belly. So, and this is more of like obviously Judge and Rice here are obvious picks, so I don't have to say their names. So this will be like a top three that's a little different, you know. Like I don't have to say pick Rafael Devers in Colorado. You know what I mean? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize he's a really good pick today. Excuse me. Top three chalk and or not chalk. Mix it up. Yeah. This is the not so chalky top three right now. Tune in and find out. Don't forget, it's $100 for the top three. Send it now. Yeah, buddy. I probably have to pick a Brave also. Or you could take a red. Bum 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 bum. Where has Yasmin batting lately? Has he been in the 9? More like 7. Natlow, yeah, I mean Natlow's fine. I think he's fine. I like him at home. I'm not gonna put him in this though. This is my personal like top 3. So and yeah, I like Perez. I do have Perez in a pick already. I did. Where is he? There. I did a catcher parlay. Perez, Goodman, and Basayo. So I do have Goodman in a parlay. Now, to be honest, if you took somebody out of this, I would take out Goodman. But I do like this. I mean, Soto is Soto. We just discussed him a few minutes ago. You can always take Soto. Plus, there's a very good chance he can hit off the bullpen also when they take out Meyer. But you're right. Meyer has been very good this year. So you definitely don't have to take him today. Take him later in the series tomorrow, you know, when he has a better matchup. But still, I think he's fine. I'm going to cheat here for a sec. I want to see the numbers off Paddock. Didn't Paddock used to play for the Braves? No. Oh, it was Miami, Minnesota, San Diego. Ozzy has a home run off him. Kim, Dominic Smith. I was actually thinking Dominic Smith. Whoa. Hello. Harris is 0 for 6 off. It's so random. Like, of all people, to be 0 for 6 off of him. Man, the funny thing is I was already thinking Yaz, and he's got 3 home runs off him. We're just going to, so this will be like the middle of the road. Yeah, Soto, he's hot right now, too. He's seeing the ball so well. So it's like, you know, why not? So this will be the, we'll put in the long shot. Top 3, we'll call it mid shots. And then top 3 chalk would be, I think Olsen's got to knock one here. I kind of like Petey, but he's just like so shit right now. Foth. Whoops. I don't even know what I just did. Harris is 260. Yikes. I get why like Olsen's that low, but Harris, come on. He is hot though. That's probably why. So I'm not gonna pick Soto and I'm not gonna pick Alvarez, so you guys can feast off of them. Every time I pick them, they don't do shit. I should say the same about Murakami, but I might actually pick him. All right, let's go Schmidt because he will. Where does he bat? Yeah, he bats before Devers, so I think Schmidt will see some good pitches today. And then for the third, we just go Rice. Take Harris for a moonshot. Torque, do you trust the Tigers? That's the real question. He can certainly hit one off Fetty. The Tigers are just so bad. They're really bad this year. They're 22 and 35. I'm gonna go Judge just because it's too easy, right? Would Schmidt be considered chalk though? Yeah, I guess it's good enough. His odds are low. It's between him and Adames. I can see Adames hitting a lead off. Oh, that's two in a row with Schmidt. I forgot I had this one too. Bellinger and Schmidt. Went 5 out of 6 with a $1 into 10K the other night. Yeesh. No, I would rather wait for the lineups for a leadoff, just so we can confirm who's leading off. I lied. I did a semi leadoff parlay because Gunner doesn't lead off. Here. I did this. I did Grisham, Wood, and Gunner. But then I called it a semi leadoff because Gunner used to lead off. But yeah. Obviously, Ward has been leading off for the Orioles. But I could remind me later when lineups come out. Maybe when I'm at work. Killed that fucker. Hell yeah, I got it. That's what you get for flying around me. Yeah, remind me later and we'll do a leadoff when lineups are out. Marte missed, putting him in today so he can redeem himself. Marte. But yeah, I would probably do like Adames. I don't know who's going to lead off for the Phillies. If Turner leads off, I'll definitely like him. I mean, obviously, you could just take Schwarber if he leads off. But since a lefty is starting, would it be Turner? I don't know. Let's just say he's leading off, and then we do that. And then who's pitching for? Oh, ooh, I like Springer a lot actually. You can do like if these three lead off, I like that a lot. You killed him. I'm calling PETA. Schwarber, you could take anywhere. I don't care where he's playing. Jackman, take him anywhere. Or you could just do Adames and Springer. That would be a solid two-legger. I like Springer a lot today, and his odds are really good. So definitely lock Springer in like a single if you want to. Yeah, technically he should be. Let me see the last. The last time a lefty pitched against the Phillies. So Bueller was a righty here, and Schwarber led off. And then Vasquez, Schwarber led off. Canning, Turner led off here, but it seems like the manager is really switching it up, and he's putting Schwarber in the leadoff more. So Messick is a lefty here, and Turner led off. Obviously, that makes sense. Slade, Turner. Trying to find the last time before that when a lefty started again. They face a lot of righties. It's kind of surprising. Here's a lefty, Turner. See, I'm guessing it'll be Turner. Either way, I think this is a solid three-legger if you want to do it. Or take Turner out and just do a Adames and Springer. No, I think this is the first time I said Springer, wasn't it? Today? Basayo's in a really good spot, though, so. Yeah. I'd rather take him over Alonso right now. But Alonso's still fine. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep right here. Springer, Basayo, Rice, and Devers. Yep. Good. Lock it in, LA, if you're doing a four-legger or whatever you're doing. Singles. What's your favorite two players today? Says Manny. Who's this guy? April 30th. I thought he was a new guy. So he's almost been a member for a month. Who is my favorite two today? Let me look at the parlays I made. I'd say Devers. Probably Devers and Springer now, actually. Maybe Grisham. Grisham is in a very good spot today. So many good. Like I said, there's so many good picks right now. Of course, I just said Olsen, Schmidt, and Judge. But that was more of just a chalky parlay. Devers and Springer. I can see Springer hitting. Oh, I said Spinger. I spelled his name wrong. Spinger. Who's going to say, who's Spinger? But obviously, you could take Olsen. You could take Judge. You could take Rice. Like, there's so many possibilities today. See if we can get the right combination. All right. I'm just going to post this just because we called this the leadoff. Where should I put it? We'll put it long shots. Alright, we're good now. 7 bazillion parlays. Told myself I was going to start doing a compilation parlay. Interesting idea. Ooh, we're at 40 likes. Funky hasn't gifted the membership, though. Or has he? Did I miss it? I don't even know. I don't think I saw one. Funky Town. Funky Town. Let's see the ballpark mumbo jumbo. Even though I don't ever look at this stuff. Or it doesn't really affect my picks. Cincinnati's good, obviously. See, why does it say, like, is the wind even blowing in here? I don't get it. Where's Sacramento? Yeah, it's blowing out. So I don't understand why it even shows that. Nationals, Dodger Stadium, Coors Field. Looks good to me. Either way, it doesn't. That doesn't affect my picks. I guess this is most likely to hit a home run. This is shocking. Aaron Judge is number one. No way. I don't believe it. Wind blowing in. The thing is that it doesn't even say the wind's blowing in on here, so I don't get it. And then Seattle's a dome. And I'm sure the roof will be closed here because it's 58 degrees and cloudy. So it could, just in case it rains. Harper, Springer, Grisham, Caminero, Schmidt. Do it. Just do it. Ah, one of these days my old Buxton Caminero will hit. Man, it's a shame Caminero didn't hit the other day when I had Buxton with him. I boosted it with $25. It would have paid over $400. I just put a full unit on it, which I usually don't do at parlays. I like looking for the unusual names on lists like those. They usually are right, surprisingly. Oh, on the home run list. Like Luis Garcia or Stevenson. Stevenson wouldn't be a terrible play, but he hasn't been that good this year. I like Kurtz and Langoliers are back to back. Tavares, how about Tavares? He's a decent little long shot. I used to pick him when he was on the Rangers. His odds were always really good. We could do Springer's down here. Steer's another kind of cold name. And the other half of the list is Herrera. I don't mind Herrera today against Imanaga because, he gives up a lot of fly ball outs. So if they get a hold of one, they can knock it out. Or Walker. Walker and Herrera, okay. There's Basayo. Basayo's under Norby? Okay, sure. Vargas. Vargas will hit again when we least expect it. Yeah, Leotti, yeah. And he hasn't hit one in a while, so he'll hit one any day. Churio. Gunner. There's Stowers. Makes me wonder, if I should just if I save these pictures and see how many names on here hit. We could go back tomorrow and just see how many names actually hit. I'm going to do that. Page 1. Page 2. I'm just curious. I don't really care either way what happens, but I want to make sure I can read this too. Okay, good. It's readable. What happened? Okay. So I'll keep that up there for tomorrow. What's up, Sir Steven? Price? I like Riley today. Do we have any player that the Discord is taking? You mean if the Discord's on one guy? I haven't really read much in the Discord today. I'm not sure if they're all on someone. Junior Judge. Damn, he put some money on this. Oh, it's a reset. If you do, that means his reset is $50. You got to do the full thing. There's no reason to just do some of it. Now I wouldn't put $50 on a two-legger unless I was, well off. But if your bet reset is 50, $100, I would just put it all on one guy and then hope he hits. And if he doesn't, now you got a bunch of bonus bets for tomorrow. Like there's no reason to just put some of it on there. You gotta take advantage of these things. Or just list of singles, bet home runs, see how many hit on your daily picks. Yeah, I mean, same old. I agree. You could keep track of how many of them are hitting. I remember that one day we did like a random, no research pick. We picked one guy from every game, and I think it was like 4 out of 15, which is like better than some people do on any other day where they get 0 or 1 right, So I think blind picking can be better in a lot of ways because people overthink, you know. Or go to my YouTube video. And I'm not even saying this just so I get the ad revenue or anything. Just go to it, like skip through it and pick. I pick like a favorite from each team. See how many of those hit. Because honestly, I don't even listen to myself, and a lot of the time my favorites hit. Like, and I go back and I think, man, I picked him as my favorite on my YouTube video, and I don't pick him like in a parlay. Like, it hits often, way more often than you would know. I'm gonna use Leody, Norby, and Luis Garcia. Ooh, there you go. I want half when it hits. Thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, the calls I make in my YouTube videos are ridiculous sometimes. Like even long shots and stuff. A lot of time they hit, and then I don't bet them. What is this? Of course, that's Mandrake. It's like Chipmunk. You guys are funny. Yeah, you're right, Brandon. I should do that. Well, people do take notes, and you know, we could always just ask them to post it. Post who my favorite picks were. How many player singles do you put in from the players you name? Well, today I'm putting in 0 bets, so if that answers your question. But if I any given day, I'll do like maybe 4 to 8 singles, give or take. Today, if I did honestly today, I like the Yankees so much. Like, I think they're a solid stack. What is this? Oh, I'm not even looking at the right thing. But like, if I did singles today, I don't even know how many would I take. Let's like pretend I'm picking singles right now. I'm waiting for the rare insult. Yeah, works like a charm, That's a good idea. Screenshot lineups and highlight. But like I said in my video yesterday for today, be really careful because they keep changing these starting pitchers and they keep putting in like a opener, and it happened today. Like some things changed, and it's annoying because then that would theoretically change my picks, especially if a righty was starting and now a lefty starting, if a lefty was starting now a righty starting. But now when a righty starts, it doesn't really matter that much because righty righty isn't it's still a good matchup, but lefty lefty for most guys is a bad matchup. I do probably do these two. Um, you could take Jordan in a single. His odds just kind of suck. I don't really like betting odds this low. I'd rather just like you could parlay like Alvarez and Judge and put a unit on them. Like if I instead of putting them in a single, just parlay them and put $25 on it, which is my unit size, 25. Generally, sometimes I lower it. Sometimes I raise it if I really like them. And then in the Yankee game, like here's already 6, so like if I wanted to cap it at like 8, then I would just take Bellinger and Jazz and just call it. But it just depends. Like if I'm off work, like today I work, so I would have to pre-bet all these before I go to work, right? And then I can't bet at work because betting apps are banned, or that you can't bet on tribal grounds. It's blocked. So I'd be done here. If I was off work and like there were some early games and they hit, then maybe I'd bet later in the later games, bet some more. So it just depends. And I think it's a blessing in disguise that I can't bet at work. Because then you can't get carried away. Sometimes, yeah, I already read that. Oh shit. Is the preload ready for. Maybe it's not out yet. I got 288 hours now. PUBG, I have 3,500 hours. Let's go. Me and my boys won 3 games in a row though recently. That was fun. See if any streamers got me. Oh, I killed him. Bad bro stick. This guy knocked me out of the U.S. Scrub sauce. What's a scrub sauce? Anyway. And then I like Turner in a single as well. I've really been liking picking like higher odds this year. It almost feels like they've been hitting more too, aside from the super chalky days. NHL Cup, the Stanley Cup, and Soccer Champions League. I wouldn't know honestly on Champions League. I don't even know who the favorite is. Is it this? I don't even know what it is. Is it Arsenal and PSG? UCL final. Yeah, it's Champions League. Uh Shit. I might say Arsenal, honestly, but is PSG is the home team, I guess? Is that why they're favored? Arsenal's been really good though. PSG kind of lays an egg in big games, I feel like. I can see Arsenal winning this. And I like that they're the underdog too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say Arsenal on a whim. Wee wee. Saka. I mean, look at these odds for their goal. What is going on here? Why is it all PSG players, and then the odds for Arsenal just start at 220? That doesn't make any sense. They're not. It's not like they're bad. Like, what is going on here? It's funny you mention that because for a minute I noticed you'll throw out your top three and they're never gonna play together. At least that's posted. Yeah, but you could always just parlay them if I say it. But that it's more of like on a whim. Is they'll ask me who my top three is, and I'm waiting for lineups to come out, and then I'll just kind of look at lineups and pick from there. And then the pitchers change and blah blah blah. But I'll use those three guys, pair them with a guardian on my team, and they're usually a green check in those plays. Token, here's the siren. So yeah, I'm gonna just take Arsenal just to be different, I guess. And then, are you referring to the game today or who's gonna win the cup? I think entire, yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna take the Knights. I'm gonna say the Knights are gonna win it. Knights and Arsenal. Boom. To lift the cup and the Stanley Cup. The double cup. This is the double cup check right here. Excuse me. And then my boy Saka's gonna score. Vitina. I don't know how to say this guy's name. He's one of my favorite long shots. And then Rice on the on Arsenal's one is my favorite on Arsenal. You know who's been insanely good lately is Morgan Gibbs White. My goodness, what? Why did he start scoring a bazillion goals a game? I took him like I don't know 5 6 months ago for a hat trick because he was like plus 20,000, and then a week or two ago he scored a hat trick, and I was like, "Whoa, there it is." I was only 6 months off, but I don't know. I just thought it was funny because his odds are always insane, but now he just scores every game. So I don't know if they just I don't know if the player got hurt, or they dropped the guy, and they put him in a different spot, but the guy's been on fire. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. 5'7". This guy's 5'7". Holy crap! Let's see, goal, 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 three, goal, goal, goal. Like this guy's going off just out of nowhere. Like here, he didn't score 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row. Then he scores 3 games in a row. Like I don't get it. Am I missing something here? You guys got anything else for me before I get off? I'll start getting ready for work and all those shenanigans. FanDuel is a step up today. The more legs you add, the better payout. I hit on a parlay about a month ago, wondering if you can make a list of who you like just for a hit per team or game. So one per game though, is I'm not going to do 30. I don't even think you can do 30. To record a hit parlay. So obviously take Michael Harris. Let's go Buxton. Boom, 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 boom. Go Young. Try to get some better odds in there. Yeah, we'll just do one per game, and then if you don't have to do a 15 legger. You can take anyone out you don't like. We'll just do one per game. I would trust Gunner the most here, and then I like Diaz. Diaz hits for a high average. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you for being here. And remember, if anyone wants to support me in any way, you can just become a member on my YouTube. It's just $5 a month if you want. Like I said, everything I do is free, but if you want to support me, that's fine. or you can. It's optional. I don't treat anyone any differently if you don't support me or if you do. I try to answer every question I can. It's hard to get to all of them though. I get a lot of questions throughout the day, especially when I'm at work. Then I can't always be on my phone. All right, then we'll take. It's between Edwards and Soto. Oh, we hanging, Jason. We hanging. Thanks for the coffee money. I appreciate that too. You the man. You the man. We'll go Edwards. Ooh, my boy Raffy is up top here, huh? Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. There's one. Start the train. Choo, 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 choo. That was bad. I'm like losing my voice right now for some reason. Alright, then we'll go with Duran. Gotta stick with my leadoff homies. We'll go with Hap because he's hot as hell right now. Or he's heating up, I should say. Who? I don't even know who to pick in this game. I'll go Vargas or maybe Chase. Chase has been pretty solid. I'll go Chase. Like I said, if you want to remove anyone from this, feel free. Just we're kind of vibing right now. I really like Salvi here. I'm going to take Salvi. Then let's go with Walker. Look at Arez. He's minus 550. He's a single merchant, so that's why he's so high. But then again, they are playing in Colorado also, so their odds are insane. I'm just not gonna pick those odds because it's like it'll juice it up because it's such a big parlay. But yeah, I mean you could just take them. Big Willie, whatever. We'll just take him. He should get his infamous single. I mean, we already know I like Bellinger, so we'll take Belly. I think Belly will hit a double at least. At the very least, he'll hit a double today, if not a home run. Marte's super hot. We'll go Marte, and then the last game, we go Turner. There you go. There's all 15. There's a little mix of like, you know, not so chalky players too. Got Chase in there, Edwards, Diaz, Jacob Young. But Young's been pretty good this year. But if you want to replace anyone, whatever, you know. These are hard to hit. It's hard to guess 15 players just to get a hit. Pretty sweet odds though. 17. I should take a picture of this and see later on if it ended up hitting. I'm not going to post it though. I don't really want to post a 15 legger. If anyone watches this and wants to try it, feel free. It's going to take me like an hour tomorrow on the live to figure out if all these guys hit. Sweet. Anything else? Go ahead, Gracie. There's a lot more bugs inside. He's doing it. Lock her in. That'd be pretty nuts if that hit. Yeah, let me know how many, like if it's, obviously if all of them hit, we'll know. But if it's like 10 out of 15, 3 out of 15, just let me know. I'm just curious. Cruise. Cruise, cruise. These are stolen bases. I had a 24-man hit, missed by 2 a couple months ago. The payout was over 30. Jeez. But that's why the payout's 30K, because it's so hard to hit, you know? Alright, well, I'm just kind of futzing around with stolen bases, but Simpson and Ellie are always solid choices for stolen bases. And then also, here's a call out for you. Where is he? And this is for a stolen base, not a home run. Where can I find the game? There it is. No. I'm blind. There it is. Tatis. There he is. If he gets on base, walk or single leadoff, then there's a good chance he'll get a stolen base. The problem when you bet stolen bases, if they get on with people already on base or one guy already on base, then it's very unlikely they do a double steal, obviously, unless it's late game and it makes sense. But that's why stolen bases can be tough to hit if other people are already on base. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna go take a shower, figure out lunch. So everyone have a great day. Hopefully we hit like 5 of those parlays I posted. Everyone becomes a multi-billionaire.